So we are here for the sixth episode of Fire Force. This episode should be a doozy. Previous episode was pretty good, like with the whole Company 8 and Company 5 going at it and whatnot. But really, I think the big thing we are here for, at least for me, what I'm really anticipating is Shinra and Hibana and whatever's gonna come out of that. Still haven't really went into the whole thing with Iris. Iris. I want to say Iris every time, but it's Iris. Really curious to see what's gonna happen with Iris in the Hibana backstory, because obviously we know they both were there, like the orphanage, and has something to do with a fire, like some kind of mass killing or murder or something, because they're the only two like survivors, you know. So gonna go into that. I would assume hopefully sometime soon. I don't know if it's gonna be like during the fight, because they love doing that in shows in general, but especially shonen shows. So we'll see what we got with that. Things really heating up though between two of the companies, which is gonna be a big thing going forward. Ever since they brought that up, with what the role of the Company 8 is with the other divisions and whatnot. So it's not even gonna be infernals we deal with. It's gonna be other human beings as well. So yeah, let's hop into this sixth episode of Fire Force, everyone, and see what we got. Here we go. These freaking angels, man, and their names too, and what they say. Get out of here. Oh, that's what I was talking about, man. Yeah, like some kind of like mass. Yep. What a. Right, yeah, like that's kind of a warped mentality, like, right, or way of thinking. I was wondering where they were at. The hero has arrived. Hey. Shino's not gonna back down though. Is he just gonna okay, step away and walk out of here? No, he's not doing that. He's not gonna back down. Stopped him dead in his tracks again. Instantly makes him lightheaded. Like, oh, there she goes stepping on him again. Lick my foot. Yeah, is she gonna go on about that again? She's gonna tell him how it works so that he knows maybe a way to get around it. Like, why would you tell him? She's giving him an opening though, literally. Is she not? Oh, that shading on his face, man. Ooh. He's up, but he's trembling. Big, don't say that. That's disrespectful. Right now, I'm lightheaded in reality and in my mind. Facts though. She's gonna show us some more of her stuff that we haven't saw yet. I'm deluded lady, wake up call, man. Ooh. Damn! Ooh. Oh, there he goes again. Now what is she doing? Oh, they're like burning him. This is her way of thinking, like looking down on people weaker than you, stomping on everyone, above everyone. Just so like she eventually just saw like whatever happened with all them with the nuns in the church. Like she was like, all this money and all this like is gonna come to me now. Amid all of it, I was the only one. She never took it seriously. And like she was the one who survived, the one who didn't like take it seriously. But Iris took it seriously, and she's still alive. I don't know. I just don't like her way of thinking, her mentality. Man, what is happening to him now? Jeez. Okay, so instead of them just falling on him now, they're like literally swirling around him. His life has been ruined by flames too. It's just in a different ways. Oh, so wait, he's about to use this for his own? There are flames that burn the body, but there are also flames that light the way. The flame. Ooh, I like that, Iris. Oh, here we go again. Damn! The classic right hook. Flames can be pretty, yeah. Like flames can be the light that, like Iris put it, can guide the way. They don't have to be just for killing or real bad, like as we're seeing here, yeah. I like this Hibana a lot more than the Hibana we have now. Like, see how she used to be? Aww. Yeah, like how could you not get like that? You know? Only if things like could stay that way forever, yeah. Right? It's like from that point, like her whole like just mentality just like shifted. Like her character just did a total 180 after that moment. Exploit them, people, flames, and whatever else. as we, you know, I guess now we're really seeing it. We kind of had an idea that they were doing something like that. Yeah, luckily, like, you know, Iris, like, was with her, you know, like, was one of the ones that survived too, because if it was just, like, herself, like, who, like, she would, you know, I don't know how this would turn out. Hey. Oh, yo, look, she kind of liked that, huh? Yo, don't tell me she's falling for the man. I guess I wouldn't care about that, but, I mean, how could you not? But, yeah, she's definitely falling for him. Wow, that's beautiful, man. Where's Obi? Oh yeah, Obi wasn't here the whole time. Her characters did a total shift again. Oh, yep. Yo, yep. It's already over. It's done. Yeah, we did go ham. Yeah, so she's definitely taking a liking to Shinra. Not really surprised by that. That was a little cool bit at the end there. So five and the fifth and the eighth. I was about to say the five and the eighth. The fifth and the eighth on. They should be on good terms now. You know what I'm saying? Definitely should probably. You know how before Obi and Hibana made that agreement that they'd share information with each other. I think now really they are going to be sharing information with each other. You know, not keeping things a secret. So I liked what we had. I like what we had with Hibana. Iris. The whole thing with the church and what happened with that, and really how that, like I said, literally did a 180 for her character the moment that happened, But that's not to say like how Iris was putting it. Like flames don't always have to be like killing, or it has to be like a negative or a bad thing. Most of the time you do think of it in a negative way, but there are times obviously when it's not always like that. So kind of seeing her character go back a little bit to, I guess she's probably a part of her has always been that way, but especially now after this, like her character's kind of going back to maybe how she used to be a little bit, or that real her. I would say the real her is coming out, more, because I would say how she was being wasn't really the real her. So I like what we had with that nice little scene there, with Hibana in Iris, especially the two of them, like with the flowers and all of that, the flame flowers. That was kind of cute. That was kind of cute. But of course, her falling for Shinra. I mean, how could you not? Like, right? It happens a lot in anime, so this isn't really nothing anything new. But like, if you were in this show, right? If you were a chick in this show, and you'd probably fall for him too, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like if you saw the kind of stuff he was doing, maybe that's not for everyone, but it's an anime, so whatever, we'll take it. Kind of cool stuff, I would say. So, this whole thing with the fifth is over. Next episode, called "The Investigation of the First," commences. So, like I said, we're just moving along, right? It's not just going to be Infernals. It's going to be other humans, other divisions as well. So we are here for episode 7 of Fire Force. In the previous episode, we saw what went down with Hibana and Division 5. I actually really like what we had. Just the moment with Hibana and Iris especially, and then just her falling for Shinra. I mean, how could you not? I guess, but especially with how the scenes played out, and just the old Hibana that we saw like in the past, kind of coming out with in the present here, and just I guess it makes sense in a way, like just how her. Actually, as I was saying, I wasn't really behind like her way of thinking, but a part of it, I guess, makes sense. But it was kind of nice. Like I was putting it, like if Iris wasn't there, she probably wouldn't have came back to herself. I feel like, at least, like it would have, or at least it would have taken a lot longer, maybe, and I think Shinra also being there helped out a lot with that. But the way that they ended off the episode with Shinra, Iris, and Hibana was pretty good, I would say, and I like what we had with the previous episode. So we wrapped all that up with Division 5. I don't think we're gonna have any problems with them going forward. I feel like the information is going to be shared. A lot of the information is going to be shared. So, we'll see where we go from here with Fire Force. We're going to hop into the 7th episode, everyone, and see what we got. Here we go. That burns? Yep. Okay, two lieutenant priests. Another one. Bunch of them. Obi is finally making his move. Because Obi, we didn't really see Obi at all in the past 2 episodes. Like, Obi's kind of been off doing his own thing, I guess. And Burns has some kind of tabs on him, I guess. Oh, this man can cook too? Ooh, that looks good. So now they're going to have like a little cookout celebration with both the divisions. Yo, look at Hibana feeding. Oh, look at Hibana feeding Shinra, man. Look how she's sitting next to him too. Yo, she's so into it, man. Dude, this food looks so good, man. It's making me hungry. It's too late. It's too late though. I can't go eat now. Oh, there's they look different in other attire, don't they? The angels. That's what I was assuming. Yeah, that they'd have the 5th full cooperation. Oh, not the 5th, but Hibana personally. Oh, but with the Hajime involvement, okay. It's gonna be hard to get everyone to cooperate. It took Shinra to snap her back to normal. Bullshit. Bullshit. He's the man. He's the man. Bring the light to darkness of the world, held captive by flames. Hell yeah. Hopefully, we hope. Someone who is deliberately creating infernals. Not all of it. Yeah, so it's not responsible for all of it, but there are a lot of cases like that going on. They'll die. Like, I want them dead. See, now that I could get behind. That is, I feel like valid. That's very valid. The first jurisdiction. So, how the episodes are, I was like, okay, we're going to be dealing with the first company, yeah. So, that means dealing with Burns. Okay. Okay, I like where this is going. Oh boy. To make sure you grew up right. Yo, she's good. She's good. I mean, look at her. Oh, Maki too? She definitely has a nice... All 3 of them do. All 3 of them have nice bodies. Could mean war. The 5th, the 8th, well, Hibana in the 8th with the 1st. Allows crew members in their first year of service to be temporarily assigned to other companies to broaden their okay. So they use that as an opportunity for them to investigate. I like this idea. They're still going to stand out, so they're not really going to be undercover. I like these outfits they have, though. Look who they sent. What's up with this guy in crap? You got the ass of an ass, an ass like an ass. You ass! What the fuck? Look how he's looking at him, man. Yeah. Woo. Definitely gonna be a little interesting, to say the least. For that you 10 hands rather than salute. Okay. Oh, they're in the cathedral. Okay. What is Shinra about to say? Some sparring. He's like, Burns, I want to go at you. Oh, they're gonna practice with them. I was like, I thought maybe Shinra was calling out Burns. Yo, the little hat tilt. Oh, so maybe he is actually gonna take out Burns. I hope he isn't too full of himself as he challenges Burns. Maki's here as well, obviously. She's part of the first. He's never even sparred with him. Or with her. So she's jealous. I feel like he's gonna get his ass kicked. He's definitely gonna get his ass kicked. He might impress us though with some. He might. Well, there might be a surprise. Look how big the freaking outfit looks on him, man. He looks so. He just look. Oh my gosh. It does not even fit him. It looks like. Oh, it's supposed to be like that? Like a juggernaut suit? He just wants him to keep going. I became a fire soldier so I could get my foot out. I don't want this to happen. He's loving this. Whoa. Like that. It was like ringing a bell and they're all snuffed out. Whoa. Damn, that was sick. Oh, I thought he was... I thought he was like really happy because his flames got put out, but it was because of Tamaki. Maybe both of them? He's gonna take Arthur and Shinra, which he could obviously handle them. I thought Shinra would be like, no, I want to fight you one-on-one. I want to see what Burns has, even if it's just a little bit of his power, you know, or his ability. Oh, Arthur's gonna be the one to say he'll fight him one-on-one. I thought it would be Shinra. Nothing. He just stopped it like that. Arthur's shook. You know what I'm saying? This is Burns. Oh, here comes Shinra now. Ooh. He's barely moving, man. Like, he's just moving like one step at a time. Like, just kind of turning his body, you know, dude. Ooh. Jeez, look, it's shaking like everything. Oh, you put a hole in his shirt. Yeah, that's something, I guess. You have a long way to go. What? How does this shit even work? Like, all he did was step on the ground. We saw like some kind of stuff like radiating or coming off of him, but he only used a hand and a foot. Man, y'all are lying. This did go by quick. Jeez, though, but you see the gap that is there between, like, I mean, Burns is like the captain of the first, yo, and one of the, like, the OGs. So, like, you know, I wasn't expecting them to do anything at all. And I mean, all he really did was like use his hand and use his foot. Like, we didn't really see what it would like. We saw like some kind of stuff like radiating from him or coming off of him, but we don't really know specifically what he even does. So, like, I figure that's not even him going all out either. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy, to say the least. So now we're getting involved with like the first, which the first, from what we saw at the beginning of this episode, has some kind of tabs on the 5th and 8th that they've already had, like, you know, this, you know, the whole thing going on. So they're not like totally in the dark about it. Like, they, you know, he, like Burns was saying, Obi, you're making your move. Like, I'm on to you a little bit. So things are getting kind of interesting there between the divisions, you know. So we got like Hibana fully on board with helping the 8th. You know, cannot complain really about that. We'll take any help or cooperation, you know, we can get, right? So definitely like that as well. Yeah, that's really all I would say we tackled in this episode. Besides, you know, seeing some sparring with the first and in the 8th, which really the thing I was, you know, looking forward to the most was seeing Burns, like, you know, kind of go at it with Shinra. Arthur was there too, but just that interaction, why Shinra was saying he was fighting, and Burns like, you got a long way to go still, man. Like, because like I said, Burns is like an OG. He's been doing this like over like what 10 years. You know, he's been involved with this. So yeah, man, he knows what it's all about, and still obviously a lot of, you know, shady stuff going on. We don't know if Burns, you know, most people think Burns is probably behind it or has something to do with it at least. Maybe he's not behind it now. Maybe he was in the past or something happened in the past, and who knows? We don't know. We're still in the dark about it. It could be someone we don't even know about now, right? Or that wasn't there. But Burns is definitely a really, really important character just for the storyline. You know, he was there for the fire, and to me, it seems like some kind of connection he has with the church. Because something that stood out to me in this episode, he was saying, "Don't salute. Like, I'd rather you go like this." You know, we're in the cathedral, so obviously, like, I don't know. To me, maybe it's, you know, there's something there with the church, with Burns in the church. I don't know, but that was something that stuck out to me a little bit in this episode. But still, a lot we're kind of in the dark about. You know, with just the Infernals, we know that there's someone like artificially creating them and whatnot. But really, we don't know. You know, that's why we're investigating. So. So yeah, pretty good episode. I really like. I don't remember what his name was. I'm gonna have to get the names down from these first company guys. But the dude with like the musical instrument or whatever, that was kind of cool. What he did with that dude's fire, and how he like turned it into. We saw ice eventually, like cooled it down and put it out. But like how that actually worked, how he like put him out and then he put him out and then it went in like something with sound and came out ice. I don't fucking know, dude. However the hell it happened, it was cool. It was cool. I don't even really care about the specifics. It was just cool how it looked and worked, you know. So Yeah, pretty fun episode, pretty solid episode all around. I would say got some Maki and Iris and Hibana fan services as well. Could not complain about that. So I had a bit of everything going on with this episode. The comedy was pretty good as well. So so yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode of Fire Force. If you guys did enjoy the reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.